What's good, guys? Prince Sports here. Drink the coffee and make you feel better. Today, we got some good coffee for you to drink. Two young teams. Well, one is technically supposed to be in a prime. That's the Dallas Mavericks. Um, but nevertheless, it's a lesson learned for OKC Thunder. And it's something that the Dallas Mavericks long overdue because Dallas Mavericks barely win. You don't look at the Dallas Mavericks and say, oh, this team going to win the championship. You don't look at the Dallas Mavericks and say, oh, they're going to be a team to be reckoned with. You don't look at Luka and say, he's going to be the best player in the world. You don't even look at him and say, oh, they're going to have the number one seed. Those are marks of superstars, and there's no superstar that was playing on that court. Lots of good players, future great players, but no superstars. Don't let one game fool you. You could go to the Western Conference Finals and not be a superstar. You could have the number one seed and overachieved like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander did. He had no business being the number one seed. You know, as a matter of fact, people was calling that team like the weakest number one seed in NBA history, right? Because they couldn't fathom OKC even being considered the number one seed. They had a fantastic season. And this is something that they can hang their hats on. They could come back stronger next season, get some size. And I think they'll beat Dallas next year with some size. Dallas had a rebounding advantage. They had an inside post presence, right? If you take that away and you match that up, then the Dallas Mavericks most likely would have lost, right? Because Luka don't know how to play winning basketball on a consistent basis. Kyrie Irving is probably the best winner on that team because he's the only one with a championship. He knows how to close, probably better than anybody on the team. And he knows how to stop the bleeding, and he's a more lethal assassin when it comes to scoring on that Dallas Mavericks team. But nevertheless, make no mistakes about it, that Dallas Mavericks team is a non-title contending team that just happens to be going to the Western Conference Finals. So they're a little overachieving, but nevertheless, congratulations for going there. But I wouldn't hang your hat on it and get you too used to it, because the normal guys ought to be the ones that's hogging up the fame. That's going to be the guys that's normally winning. See, superstars hog up winning. They hog up awards. They take it away from everybody. That's what makes them a superstar, because they're taking it away from everybody. And they're doing that on a consistent basis. Every now and then they do lose. Okay? But nevertheless, OKC, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is this the best we seen from him? Or is he going to come back stronger next season? Have he reached his ceiling? Clearly, if this is his ceiling, they're going to need a little more better pieces surrounding around that team to help him win the championship. But he still is a great basketball player. He's great at picking his spots on when he wants to score. He's a future superstar in the making, but he's not a superstar now. Luka's a good future superstar, but he's not one now. He's probably the closest to out of anybody on that court, you know, but he got to continue to have consistency, something he don't have. He had to change the minds of people, and he got to be playing fantastic basketball that leads to winning all year long, not half-ass seasons. Okay, a superstar is not a person that half-asses the game and barely wins. Okay, you got to win consistently, and your stats got to lead to winning. You got to have an impact on it, and he has more than enough talent throughout the years to try, okay, or even be in that discussion. If he was a real superstar, he would have been a 1, 2, 3 seed, a title contender multiple seasons. That's the best you could do when you're a superstar, because not all superstars win championships. But I guarantee you, they always place themselves in positions to win a championship. They always compete for a championship each and every season. And they steal MVPs every now and then. They may steal a Defensive Player of the Year award every now and then. But congratulations to the Dallas Mavericks. I think this is as far as you go, though. This is where the bus stops. I don't see you going to the finals. If you do somehow go to the finals, the Boston Celtics would like that, because I think the Boston Celtics could beat the Dallas Mavericks. And any other team outside of Denver and Minnesota, I don't think Boston wants to see. But they definitely would like to see Dallas if Dallas makes it. And no, Luka will not be a superstar if he makes it to the finals. Just like Jalen Brunson will not be a superstar even if he made it to the finals. Just ask Jimmy Butler. Consistency matters. I'm out. Peace.